welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. We got episode 24 today. Should be a fun one. I'm thinking horse, maybe 2 horses. Yeah, probably 2 horses, and we can, kind of rotate them around and sell them when they get a little bigger. Horses and geese today is what I want to really get after. Also, once we get the horses and geese, I think I kind of want to start like a little bit of a little mini village. It's going to be like where all the extras work. I know we did that in Cherry Hill too. Hopefully it doesn't go against the challenges, which I'll put up here real quick. Right, because we're still doing the pods for the houses. But I'm kind of out of room in the main village, and I kind of like the way it looks. So I'm thinking up here, kind of up there to where the farm area is, but off to the left, there's like that open flat ground. I might just tuck a few houses away back there, so that way we have some extra workers. So I think that's kind of the if we have time, we'll get there. Otherwise, that might be a next episode thing. We got a lot of honey. Got a lot of honey rolling in. A little bit of some extra stuff. Actually, I found this one. There was like just a little site as I was running around. And that was there too. But yeah, we didn't really miss too much. I did do the insulation way up there, but yeah, I want to stick to the challenges, but I really want that village up. And so hopefully, I think it's still kind of within the bounds. What else? Q-Creant wise. So I don't have a Q-Creant for today. Here's what I'm going to talk about what we're going to do with that. So there's only so many ideas for that. What I think I kind of want to do is I'm going to do like a Mount Rushmore thing. So when you're doing like top 3 or top 5, I like the Mount Rushmore idea because it doesn't force you to put them in order. It's just like, what are your top ones? So that might be kind of cool. We'll do a little bit of a Mount Rushmore of whatever, so it'll be like the topic, and then you can kind of pick your favorite 4 things. I don't know. We might do something like that. But otherwise... Man, the voice almost didn't want to get that sound out. Oh, as the farm's looking good. You can see everything's planted. Our people are looking solid. Balance-wise, I think we're doing pretty good balance-wise. I'm trying to think if there's any major changes I made. The excavation shed is helping out a ton. We just got that one popping out clay. We did lose we gained a barn worker. We did lose a hunting person. So I have been doing a little bit of hunting to help keep up with the meat for the food. I mean, you can see we have 31,000. We have plenty of food. The animals are doing good. Production-wise, it's just waiting for stuff to come in. And the brewery is doing good. It's almost keeping up with this. So we're making a lot of money. I think I have like 20,000 on myself, and there's at least 20,000 kind of in our bank. So... but enough babbling from me. Let's get started. Let's get started with the horses and the donkeys. Oh, man, and it'll probably come to me, but Zelda had a really good tip. Good comment, and I forgot what it was now. Dang it. Yeah, I don't remember. Before we go over there, I want to... So we are going to start getting into the decor stuff. Dang, what was that? She said something, and I wanted to mention it, and I friggin' forgot. Maybe it'll come to me. All right, so we're gonna do kind of a little meaty place right here. And what I want to do is, because I think the trees take a very long time to grow, and I have been trying to stock up on tree seeds and whatnot. So if you go under other trees, I think you can only buy these. So I've used my my daily buy a couple times in these. You can see we have 3. But I'm kind of thinking I want this to start growing, and I kind of want it in this corner for the idea of what I'm gonna be doing. So if I put it maybe like there, then we can let that bad boy grow. But he's gonna take a minute. Otherwise, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's go look up at the farm. What are our people missing? I know I just said we were good. I know they're good. Oh, it's the... Okay, yeah, so the money with the food. Gotcha. Okay, so we're looking good. Right about where we want to be. Some of those will get better as time goes on, but some of them I just kind of like setting them up to where as the materials come in, they make it. All right, so yeah, up here, right, we have our farm area. We're gonna have to build another house too, so we'll probably do a cut here once we get some of the stuff up, because I don't think our resource storage is gonna make it. Oh, I did do let's do one thing at a time. So I think we're gonna have a road jut out here, and then we'll just have some houses kind of tucked away back here for our extra people. And then once a lot of people have the kids and stuff, I don't know what we'll do with them, but we'll find some work somewhere. Okay, so a couple of things I want to do. First, I'm gonna move the pigsty way to the end, because I think they'll do better with like a big open field. Kind of makes sense. And then we're gonna put the geese area right there. That's kind of my plan. But yeah, we did do. Let's see. Did I? Nope. Storage. We did unlock food storage 3, so we will be putting some of those up if we have time. I believe that's due to our farming. Farming's like the last thing we're still kind of working on here. What do we got? Barn 3 coming up. Ooh, and then the windmill. We're getting there. We're at 6,700. Okay. All right. Let's get this started. Let's get the show on the road. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up like the ghost images of everything. We'll do a little cut and then I'll just go build it. Yeah, because we have this whole big area back here, so I'm thinking we might as well make use of it, make it look kind of cool. We'll have the house maybe kind of on the end, but yeah, I mean, we could have like a horse. We could have our horse shelter around here. So we got that, we got that, we got that. We're going to put that up today. We're going to put that up today, and everything else we're good on. So, the stable. Might have to drop a tree here. Oh, maybe not. Might drop that one. Let's see how that looks. How's that going to look? Because we got to do a front and back for this, remember? Yeah, that might be pretty good. I think that's a pretty large stable. We're probably going to jut the fence that way. I think I'm going to use that same fence, too. I kind of like that one. All right, so that's not too bad. I think that'll be okay. And then we can have that fence go up to here. Before we do that, let's make sure we can put that down. So plank fence, what have we been using? This one? Is that going to let me? Yeah, okay. So it's going to go into the ground a little bit. So that'll be a little bit of an awkward uphill climb there, but I think we're going to manage. Just going to make sure it's... Yeah, usually these can handle quite a bit of elevation, which is kind of nice. Okay, so that'll be good. That'll be good. Do we have the reach? We're pretty close. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. All right, so I'm gonna get that up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Oh, that's our. that was our stuff. I was like, what the heck is that? I'm gonna move the pigsty here. So we're gonna have to move this. We'll probably have to redo a little bit of this fencing. But I don't know how this is gonna work with all the little piggies in there. I didn't hit that. Did I hit that pig? No, I didn't. Okay. The animals will freak out if you accidentally hit them. I know we did that in Cherry Hill once, and it actually took me a while to get them back all in their area. All right, probably gonna do a little third person here. So I want these to kind of line up. So that's pretty good. And then we just gotta move it back over to here. Ooh, too uneven. All right, how does that look with respects to that? Yeah, I wish I could move that more. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to with that. The ground there. Yeah, it's not liking the unevenness of the terrain. I guess I could do maybe something like this. Maybe we could have a little back corner thing. I mean, you know, it's not like it has to be that way. Yeah, we got to go all the way down to there. And it doesn't have to be even with the stable either. That might be okay. Do we want it? Kind of want it lined up with that one, so let's do that. I think this will be all right. Last move. So if I do something like this, then I can just kind of move it over as far as I want. Maybe that'll be the ticket. We're pretty close. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. There we go. And then, yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so let's get up these fences, and like I said, let's just get the image up of them. But some of these will be easier than other ones, right? Because we can just connect this to this. Part of the beauty of that. Had her in a pretty good spot there. There we go. But yeah, and then if we can put up a little bit. I think are those piggies wandering down here? I don't see them. They might be a little stuck over there. That's okay. We'll get that fixed. All right. So now we need. We're gonna have to put up our gates here, and I think I've been using these. I say these aren't my favorite, but they're doing a good job of getting the job done. Ooh, that is a little uneven. I do want it right about there. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, and we're just gonna have to deal with the elevation change over here. I think we'll be okay. I might go from over here. Oh, that's right. This is the only part of this fence that I don't like. Let's see. So I do it. Where would it kind of juts out right there. So I think the middle would actually be like here-ish. I think that'll be okay. Either way, it's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit of a gap there. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. All right, more fences. More fences. So we want to make plenty of room. We're gonna have to have a house up here yet, though, too. There is a little bit of a flat spot up there too. I was kind of scouting it out. Where I think it'll look okay. Got. All right, so let's get this kind of straight looking. I'm not uber worried about it, but maybe there. Over to here. And we'll finish her off right here. Is that too curved? I know, it's actually really good with the road. Alright, so new pigsty complete. Well, it will be complete. Alright, so that's looking good. Now we gotta get... let's see. So this one actually... well, I don't want to say easier. This one shouldn't be too bad. That giant bush is annoying. Is that gonna go across there? There we go. Okay. Little trick for you there. Okay, well, so let's get this little horse area set up. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can, so we're gonna switch to the horse. So we got to rename our first horse Philly, of course, and then, yeah, if we get the horses, I can just whistle them. I was just thinking of moving the donkeys down here and then having the horses closer, but I can just whistle for them, so that'll be easy. All right, kind of lost my train of thought here. All right, so let's get you up here. Oh shoot, need my hammer out. Hold on. As I'm kind of looking at that horse stable too, I might move it back a little. There's not a ton of room in the front here, which isn't the worst thing ever. Oh man, oh no, we can't have that. Can't have that. That's a little too much. Let me see here. Line up for me, buddy. Okay. I don't know how I want to do this. It's gotta look better though. All right, that should be the way. This is the way. There we go. Okay. All right, then yeah, like I said, the elevation change kind of stinky, but that's all right. Oh yeah, do we want to main ranks? I kind of want it. I guess it is lined up with the. It's almost lined up with the back there. We're gonna jut that fence back anyways, I guess. I would have to take this tree down. That's the only thing. Yeah, because it is. I don't know. It's a little close up here, but also I'm gonna give him a bunch of room down back here. So yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's get this fence going here. Then we can look at the house for them. We'll have to go hire a new couple. Hire a new couple for the stables and whatnot. Alright. That kind of a weird angle coming in, but I think it's alright. Oh, yeah, it's more so because I have this gate pretty darn close. Okay. Yeah, I might move the gate back a little bit. All right, let me finish this up. Actually, before we do that, I feel like everyone gets the gist of what I'm doing here. Now, house-wise, it looks like I can put one there. I'd probably rather have them by the... Yeah, it's going to be too uneven here. And I don't know how big of a... I kind of want that fence to go pretty far up there. Let's see. Maybe we can do like they live... I could do it over there. If we do a house up here, then we could just bring that road up here. We could also have a house over here that kind of overlooks. Yeah, I could do like kind of the idea of a house up here as well. Just uneven our way. You can see I've done a little deforestation up here. All right, let's just see. Let's see how far back we would have to go. Too uneven. Too uneven. Oh, pretty far. Okay, so we can get it in there. Which, that's not a bad view. Let's go see real quick. I want to see if I can get one in behind the horse stable area. Like right here. I think that's kind of a cool spot too. And then we can just wrap a road around. Right, because then they have a nice little view of everything from right here. How is the terrain? Okay, so it's just obstacles. Oh yeah, I like that spot. All right, so let's get you out of there. Well, I'm gonna have to get some water here pretty soon. In game. I'm gonna take this one too. All right, let's see. Can we? Oh yeah, that's nice. I like it. And then, yeah, kind of got a little bit of a view of everything. The road over there, a little view of the farm. I know there's some trees in the way, but that's okay. I don't know if we could do it. Yeah, you guys are gonna get whiny. So I could do it all the way over here, I guess. We could take these out and give us. We could go right up against these rocks and just have a house up there. Otherwise, where's this one? This one, it's not too bad. Still got a decent view. All right, we can always move it later if we want. Okay, let's do a cut quick. I think everyone's got the idea of what I'm gonna put up here. We'll get all this stuff up. Oh man, we're gonna have to go get stuff. We'll probably have another day. I don't know if we're gonna get to an extra if we really need extras, I do have one extra house right now that's kind of down by the mines. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, but give me a second. Let me go grab some materials and a drink. Oh wait, do I have water on me? I do not. Oh wait, I have an apple juice. Ah, there we go. Plus those mushroom soups help a little bit. I know this is gonna make it good. Yeah. There we go. Okay, good enough. Now I can stay up here and get some more work done. All right, I will see everybody in a second. Okie dokie, so we're looking pretty good. It's a nice little sunrise over here. So I did move the house up a little bit. Kind of like I like the view from here. And we got all of our fencing and whatnot up. We went through, that was a buttload of planks. Yeah, we've got everything kind of looking normal in here for our peoples. And we labeled it. We got horse geese. Now, one thing I do want to do is I'm going to get a road that's kind of connecting down to there. I think we need that. If I do it, right about there, I can come all the way across. One thing I do have to do yet is get up the goose house. We gotta do that yet. Let me see how we looking here. It's not too bad. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit more that way. There we go. Kind of got away from those trees a little bit. So now we got a little path up to our back house up here. All right, so I'm liking that. That's looking pretty solid. Yeah, so here's our finished stable. So they do have a lot of room, which is, I think, pretty nice. Let's get a little better view of it. Yeah, so the only thing that's kind of weird is the elevation changes, but that's all right. So kept her fairly straight. Didn't really worry too much about it. More about just the shape of it. But you can see the horses getting, the pig's got a big old area. The cow's got a big old area over there. The foal's a pretty big old area. So kind of a nice spacious area. I feel like a farm animal would like it here. Those are good. That's good. Let's run over. Oh, I forgot Philly over there. Before we go start getting animals and people and all that jazz, let's get our goose house set up. And I don't even know if I'm going to do anything with the goose house. I'm pretty much just putting this up for show because we have so many dang feathers. I don't think I'm going to need any. All right, so let's go into. We got a goose house. If that fit right there, oh, that would have been perfect. All right, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna redo that fence back there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just kind of get this bad boy kind of straight here. And we'll probably just redo that fence. Come on. There we go. It's not too bad. Put it right there. A little jump for joy. All right. But yeah, I think they might produce eggs too, so maybe I'll just have them produce like the couple of eggs that they do. It's kind of like the goats. Goats just, they'll give you milk, but it's not a lot. It'd be interesting if there was like goat cheese and maybe that was like worth more than normal cheese. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, I think. So yeah, just kind of keep these even. I'm gonna change that a little bit. And I might take that fence down too, and this one. I don't know, these little stick fences. I kind of like these little wattle fences a little better. And then, I mean, they're donkeys. I don't think they're gonna hang out too long. Well, right, because, I mean, in actuality, like, I feel like this one should be the wattle one. Otherwise, those little geese are gonna get right through there. All right, let's update this a little bit here. So I'm gonna do a wattle fence, and then I might do, because we haven't done a log fence, I might do a log fence over there. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So give me a sec here. We've got the goose house up. All I gotta do is kind of enclose it off. I think I'm gonna change this to a wattle fence and that to a log fence. So give me one sec to get that up, and then we'll show everybody how she looks, and then we gotta go get some new friends. Okay, actually, I like that quite a bit more. So our geese little house is looking good. We got our donkeys. Just kind of a nice little donkey fence there. Goes to the building. I think that's pretty nice. I think I like that more than what we had. Just kind of continue on over here. We gotta go get some peeps. Also, I might get... Wait, what am I doing here? Why did that not go? I might get an extra. Maybe while we're... There we go. Oh, that was being a little funky on me. Might go get an extra. Maybe while we're down in Skowkie getting our... a female donkey. Yeah, must have just been a little too close to the road on that last one. All right, so there we go. That looks good. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Come on over. Where's Philly at? Come here, buddy. What are you doing in the chickens area there? I'm scaring all the chickens. All right, there we go. And I like it. Okay, so, do I have any water on me? I do not. I can go get a drink over there. Let's go get a drink over there. We're gonna run on over to Astoya. Then we're gonna hit up Skowkie first. We're gonna get a female donkey, right? 'Cause Philly, you're a boy donkey, right? You a boy donkey? You're a boy donkey? I think so. Yeah, male. There we go. So we've got our boy donkey. So we're gonna get a girl donkey. We'll have a little donkey family before we sell them off. That's kind of me. Oh man, I like how their orchard looks, by the way. Pretty big fan. Oh yeah, look at that, the brewery, the brewery. Oh. All right. Yep. Up. Twice. Okay. Yeah, let's go buy us some.
Move on.
Some new friends here. We'll jump there. Oh, still good. No health lost. All right, so Skowkie it is. Yeah, we got to get that fast travel point at our town, too.
How do you do?
Let's start here. I'll probably get the extra person from here as well. I'm stuck.
Let's go.
Gather. There we go. Okay, so if we get our extra from here, we'll probably get our couple from Piastovia. Unless there's a couple here. It's all dudes. Looks like we just got a bunch of dudes here. Hey guys, what you doing? Alright, he's actually really good. He's younger, but not as good at some
Brothers
stuff.
are all very well.
Alright, you're gonna be our extra.
Oh, it's you again.
Great, we'll see you there. So we've got the one extra house so far. And extras I'm not going to put with significant others yet. Extras are going to be in their house by themselves. Because I don't want to extra to then have a baby and then it's all pain in the butt. Okay, so Miljog, you're good. I could put him like somewhere for now. I'm just going to leave him there. He'll be okay. All right, you good, buddy? Okay. So now,
Move on.
let's go see if we can find a little donkey. A lady donkey. Oh, this is not the way. Just do a little donkey parkour here. Excuse me. I think the donkeys are down here if I remember right. Kid. All right, so did I bring enough money? I hope I did. I didn't even look at that. I got 19,000 on me. Okay. We got a little female donkey there, male donkey, little baby male donkey. That's cool. I like how she's fixing that up. All right, we're gonna buy you. We're gonna go donkey shelter. All right, Philly, you got a companion now. Now you can retire as a happy donkey. Yeah, I know. Maybe I won't sell the donkeys. I don't really need the money, so might just keep them around. Might just have some happy donkeys just just living there to live there. All right, so now we gotta go to Piastovia. Now it's the big purchase. We need our geese, which I don't remember where those are, and our horses.
Hello there.
Hello there. All right, so the horses are easy. Let's get the people first. I don't think it'll matter that much, but if we got the people in there already, then the food will be in there already. One thing we will have to keep an eye out is our animal feed to make sure we have enough rolling in. If we don't, that might require even like one more barn worker. I'm pretty sure we're pretty maxed out there. There's one more slot though. And when we get barn 3, that'll open up even more slots, so. We're doing okay. All right, these people, oh, son of a. Maybe there's a dude in Astoya. Just gonna take the youngest people here. 21, 19, perfect.
Hello.
That sounded a little weird, out of context. There you go. Let's get one of those guys to go. Or we'll look in Astoya, maybe. Actually, it's a little annoying. Yeah, let's do one in the goose. We'll do her in the goose house. Oh, also kind of weird if you take that out of context. There you go. And then, so like here, right? Like they'll make eggs, which I guess, but it's gonna be not a lot. All right, max that out. Okay, so they're working even though there's nobody in there. So let's go get all of our animals, and then on the way back we'll just grab somebody probably from Astoya. There better be a dude there. I'm upset. A lot of weird comments if you take them out of context. Where the heck are the geese? I don't remember. Let's look around here a little bit. Anything over here? What do you guys got in your farm? Nothing? Okay. They must be inside somewhere. I don't think they're out here. Yeah, I think that's like cows, isn't it? Alright, let's go. I like how they kind of fence in the crops. I've thought about doing that, but I got a feeling that people would just get stuck. So we're not going to do that. Alright, I'm going to buy the geese first if I can find them. Oh, hold on, we got to get that person in the house yet, too. Shoot. What are they? They are... Oh, it should be the only empty one. Horse and geese. There's a lot going on. Wait. Horse, geese... Oh, no, you're the extra. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, you calm down. You go away. You go away. I don't know if he's got I might have to switch him back now. There we go. Okay. And then, does that have, yeah, gotta put him back in there. Does his name start with an M? Yeah, there we go. Alright, my bad. Okay. So that should take care of all that. Geese. Where are the geese? There's some geese. Alright. Now we're talking. They're pretty cheap too, so we'll get a boy goose and a girl goose, and then we got little chicks walking around here. Chicks are really cheap, 20. Yeah, we'll buy one more of them, and then see if we got another little female chick walking around somewhere. There we go, perfect. Okay, so we got some geese. Now we can go get some cows. Does that mean he... No, I don't think we have one this season. Alright, this is important now.
Halt!
How much money do we have? Oh, plenty. Alright, so... What do we got here? We got a female, and she's pretty. Another female. That one's pretty too. Little colts. Do you look the same? much. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a little male. I'm gonna buy a male stallion here, and then I kind of want to buy. You look a little different. You look cool. Buy that one. There we go. A little filly. What's that? I think it always reminds me of Dumb and Dumber. All right, back to Astoya. Hopefully they got some peoples. We just
it's you
need
again.
we need a dude to take care of the horsies and live with the geese lady. All right, let's swing over here. Well, son of a gun. All right, I'm gonna go get somebody. I'll meet everybody back at the base, or the village, and we'll go over what's all going on. All right. Okay, we got a couple things to do now. Old Philly here. Let's go to our donkeys. We are going to rename you. You're retiring. Just donkey for now. The little chaos got some names going on. We'll probably do that next episode. All right, so now I want to take this stuff back. All right, just a regular old donkey. Have fun in there, buddy. I suppose I could have rode him in there. Let's one last ride into the sunset, kind of, if we were going that way. All right, let's go here. Oh, look at all that. Here's your retirement place. Beautiful. All right, and then we did hire a guy who was actually pretty young, so he's a good one. So I put him in there, and he should be down here with the horses. But I'm gonna grab our trusted horsey here quick. I'm probably gonna do an ornate saddle on him eventually. But for right now, where is he? There he is. So let's do, where is that stuff? Horseshoe, saddlebag, saddle. There you go. And then, let's see, I think I have to, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Look at this guy. You're coming with me. You don't get to hang out right now. Alright, let's see. So I go there, switch to mount, and let's equip that stuff on him. Alright, he's looking pretty sweet. And then of course we need to rename him here. Details. There we go. We'll get there. New and improved Philly. All right. It's good stuff. All right. There we go. We're
Onward!
Oh yeah. We're cruising. So we've got the new season rolling over. I think we're gonna do that. Probably a little bit of management to end the episode here. I got a feeling we're gonna have some, maybe not babies yet, but we're gonna have more ladies that can't work. So we're really gonna have to look at that extra housing district. We got one available to us right now. The big thing is, like, it's not too crazy of a deal, and I can help out, like I kind of have been with the hunting. So I want to get my hunting up anyways. But, like, especially for this one, if we lose somebody here, we need somebody to take their place, right? Because that's just, there's one person working there, right? Some of these I'm not too terribly worried about because there's 2 people at them. Yeah, those are kind of the main ones right now. That if that happened, if we lose somebody there, we'll have to worry about that. Other thing, you know, I know we're not getting into the decor stuff yet, but I kind of want to put like a big old maple tree up here. You know what I mean? Just like maybe like a maple tree right next to the house. I don't know. I gotta think about how I want to do that. I think we're gonna line some of this with trees. Sorry, I know it's getting a little dark out. Let's see. I turned that journal, or that, yeah, okay. I think what I want to do too is and we might do birch trees because there's just so many birch trees around here. This path, I kind of want to line with birch trees. I think that would be kind of cool. And we have, we have a bunch of seeds to. What am I doing here? We got a bunch of seeds to where we could do it. If we go like birch trees, right, and then we kind of just go along the path. I think that would be kind of neat. I wonder if I do. No, I guess I would probably have to do destroy on that. Can I get to the right thing? There we go.
I need to drink something.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Because it's like growing trees. So let's do a little bit of use and use. How much does the cheese give me? That's a lot of food. Okay, we don't need one of them yet. And then a little sippy sip here. All right, let's sleep. Let's sleep and see how this goes. And then yeah, maybe we'll start some of those birch trees on that entrance, just because the trees take so long. That might be kind of a fun little thing to do. Yeah, that's how a lot of the decor stuff's gonna go. We're just gonna have a place where we wanted to decorate stuff. Like we'll pick like the kitchen area one day, and then we'll just put up whatever kitchen stuff we can find. I'm probably gonna start with like that town square thing now. Summer. Well, that means our farmers can get back to work. Or the game froze. Oh, there we go. So we got a wedding and one new. So Rodakna. I wonder where she worked. Oh, just kind of. What the heck? Sleepwalking? All right, summer. Now, is that gonna kill me? Well, a little bit of poisoning never hurt anybody. Oh, back itches. Hold on. Let's find where she worked. So that was Radachna? I thought. Yeah, there she is. All right, let's see. So she is a fishing lady. Okay, that's perfect. I don't need to replace her because we have Usla. Yeah, so she's right there. So that one's not one we have to replace once that comes up, because we have a lot of salted fish meat, and our people are just eating it now. We can't sell it anymore. So again, with the the things, the challenges, services. Okay, so let's see. So beets are still growing, carrots are still growing, flax is going to be harvested. That's awesome. We need a bunch of flax for our lighting stuff. Onions will be harvested, and that's about it. Falls is kind of the big harvest one. Oh, it looks like we're already picking cherries and apples, pears, plums, so we get some juice. Let's see how all that stuff's looking. We'll get some juice. Where's my little buddy? We'll get some juice and wine flowing. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. We could probably go look at that ornate saddle, too, see if we have enough stuff. See if we could use our craft for the day on it. Oh, man, look at the orchard. All right, hold on. Let me get a good view of, like, how the farm's looking right now. All right, I'm just gonna trample on all this stuff. There we go. So this is kind of the center here. Oh man, we got a few little trees that haven't quite shot up yet. You see our extra big flax field. They're gonna be harvesting the crap out of that and that one. But yeah, well, that looks nice. I really wanted a orchard in real life. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna settle down, I think. I do have a baseball meeting in the next couple weeks kind of about that, but let's get a little closer look here. So that's neat. So yeah, you can see the stuff, if you haven't played this before, kind of just like, it's on the trees, and then you pick it. Wow, we got 16 pears from that tree. And then like same thing here, some plums, you come up, pick them. So pretty solid. We'll need a scythe for that. But yeah, I'm gonna let our people handle this, obviously, but just figured I'd show everybody what the trees look like. Oh, and we got the the cherry trees. I had a lot of those at Cherry Hill. We made a lot of cherry juice and wine. All right, so yeah, I think the farm's looking pretty solid. Another thing I guess we could do is, let me make sure we got the stuff for it. Actually, it's not in there. Man, I am not sure what I'm doing. All right, let's get that done. Yeah. And there we go. Oh, we're actually doing okay on stone and logs again. I did turn down the log production. We had at one point we had a lot, so we just used quite a few for some of the housing stuff over there. But yeah, I definitely had to tell him to calm down on the old loggerunskis there. Get me. Am I gonna be able to get that through that crack? Oh, there's got to be a way to get that from here. Yeah. All right, I'm coming outside. We're gonna get. Oh no, I think we got that. There we go. Food storage 3. So that's looking pretty nice. You see the interior here. I like how stuff populates. I know we have a lot of food, but we're at 1,400. Okay, so plenty of space there yet. After the fall, we'll have to check that out just to make sure we're not getting too crazy. How much? Ooh, we could go insulate a house too. All right, so we got one of those up. Kind of just doing some odds and ends, a little stuff here at the moment. Could get another house insulated. So one over here. Ooh, maybe the workshop, folks. I kind of just pick them in order of like who's kind of got the heaviest workload right now, because it will make them go up a little bit in. Oh, hold on. In like happiness. So if we do a little insulation for these folks here. Yeah, we should get that. Oh, get that flax. Hopefully we got a bunch of flax. And then we can make the thread. And then we can get some lights up everywhere. Also, I wonder if I should have bought some sheep. I really want to max out those sheep. I want to get more wool rolling in. Yeah, we will have to keep an eye on. I don't think we had any babies either. Who was our donkey person? I'm drawing a blank here. Did I move it? No, I moved the pig one. But they have a worker. Huh. All right. Well, who's not working? I mean, I guess we can probably put that extra guy on there. Did we have somebody? Oh, maybe it was somebody who was expecting, but they were still working there at the moment. Yeah, so we definitely got to get up that extra, like, housing area. One of the things that it's kind of hard to figure out, like, who your extras are. The way I like to do it is that's why I label all the houses extra. But yeah, we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna need that fairly soon, I think. Yeah, that kind of worries me for some of the other ones. I think those are all good. We're gonna lose the fishing person. That's fine. Oh, okay. We're down a woodshed person. That's also fine. Those are all good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing okay here. I think just maybe a next episode thing, we might start doing that little extra village. What do I got there? Okay. Let's see. What else do we want to go check out here? Should we go get that? Maybe we can get the path going up to our little extra village and whatnot. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else we really want to do while we're down here? I know we could get started on some of the decor stuff too. I kind of want that to be its own thing, though. I remember what we were gonna say. I thought we were gonna do something. What was it? Let's get some birch trees going here. And yeah, I think we're just gonna do like a birch tree lined thing here. The one thing is I am gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to cut this one down because otherwise this one's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So let's get you out of here. Please don't fall in my. Okay. I think we have a builder, but we haven't had anything. We haven't had anything go bad yet. All right, clean those. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna kind of alternate them. I don't want to like perfectly alternate them though, because I want it to have like a bit of a natural look still. So yeah, so we'll go. So if we do our birch, and then I don't think I want it right on there, or do I? So that's kind of my big conundrum right now, is because you can kind of see that line that goes down there, and I can put it on there, but I don't know if I want to. Kind of want to have it go off the side a little bit. Right, so something like that, and then yeah, you can see they're pretty small. So let's see if we do a B. Yeah, okay, so it will take. I think I remember that too. It will take into effect the other tree. Ooh, okay, that's actually gonna be a problem, isn't it? Because then I would have to bring it like all the way over here. All right, new plan. I don't know if that's gonna work. Where's my shovel? Huh. Yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. Is there another tree? Like, these are a little bit more upright. We could do some of these. Could do some of this kind of stuff. We could do, like, some evergreens. You know, and kind of line it with that. Maybe like an evergreen. Let's see. So this is what a lot of the decor episodes are going to be. Because we'll get an idea, and then that idea will usually spur another idea. So we've got shrubbery. Right, so we could do some shrubbery around the outside as well. If we did shrubs and evergreens. Easy, horsey. Yeah, we might have to. Spruce trees, they can get they're kind of cool. They're up there a little bit too. So like, you know, we could do a spruce tree. I wonder if I put one down. Yeah, so I gotta come over there, but I think I can get them on both sides then. Yeah, so we could do like a spruce tree entrance. I wonder if we do like a spruce tree and then maybe we throw an evergreen next to it. You know, like there's the spruce tree. So you can put those pretty close, but we could do like an evergreen next to it. I don't know. Let me know. Do you have an idea of what you would like to line this path with? We could do trees. We could do shrubs. I mean, I could do an orchard thing where. Like, so what I did at Cherry Hill, if you didn't check that one out, is we got farming, and then if you set up like an orchard here, right? So you can kind of get your little pathing going. The only thing is we'd have to see how straight that road is. Which actually, it looks like I made that road very straight. Right, so you have like a line of, and I'm not going to do cherry trees, because I did that last time. But you could have a line of trees and they'll flower, and then so it does look pretty cool. We could alternate trees from the orchard. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of up for whatever. Let me know if you had any good thoughts. We could alternate like actually I had a pretty solid thought. Hell, I don't know. I did that at Cherry Hill too, where I think I had like a decoration, and then between the decorations, so say we had, I was gonna go look at the trees. I guess we already saw the trees, so you know what they look like. That would be the orchard idea, but we could get pretty fancy, and we could have, let's say, a tree, or I'd probably more so lean towards like maybe something like this, or a bush, right? Like let's say we had one of these, right? So that would like kind of line that. And then, because this is pretty flat, we could do something along the lines of a nice bench. So let's say, like we did that one, right? So then you can put a bench up in between them. So you'd have like the evergreen or a shrub or whatever. Then you could have a bench. And then behind the bench, and I guess this is going to get pretty expensive, but let's unlock some of this stuff. Lantern, standing torch, maybe, I don't know. How are we doing? So yeah, we got to get more wool thread, but then you have like a light kind of behind the bench that goes over the top of the bench. And I think it looks pretty spiffy. And even on the bench, we could put like flower pots, but yeah, this could be like kind of the main cool entrance that we do into the village. The one problem we might have, okay, maybe not. Looks like we got just enough room to mess around right here. I was a little worried about the river there, but okay, yeah, it's gonna let us build there. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff we could do. Maybe that'd be a really good decor episode if we did, we kind of lined this with what we were doing, and then we did the town square as well. I think that'd be kind of neat. And then, we also got to kind of decide what we want for, like this. Okay, let's unlock these. So we've got our, like, log gateways, right? Kind of like those at the entrances. We've also got something like this. And let's just unlock it. Right, but we could do something like that. That might be the entrance over here to the market. Where'd it go? We might put that one over here. That might be like the entrance to the market over there. Yeah, that's just iron. There is a bunch of them. I kind of like this one as well. We might go at this one just outside the village, and then kind of set up some, like a nice decorative path into the village. I don't know. I usually just like doing that for whatever reason. So over here, yeah, we don't really have any entrances over here. That's kind of the main entrance. So we could put one in. I know I kind of talked about it over there. But yeah, even this like's going around the clay and the farm. Yeah, so I think that's going to be our main entrance. So we'll probably do a bunch of decor ideas and lighting that makes this path look pretty sweet. I think that's kind of my idea. So yeah, I think we need to do the extra houses. Next episode, we'll do extra houses, and we'll probably try to find something else to do. And then the episode after that, we'll probably do some of this decor stuff that we're going over here. But all right, I'm going to call that one here. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the series as much as I am. It's been a lot of fun. We're getting a lot done. We got horses, geese today, some other upgrades, so some good stuff. Anything you would like to see that we just talked about, let me know. Otherwise, I think we're good. So in the meantime, you can check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, a lot being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.